probably should have set up the online stuff first.
Yeah.
Didn't really matter though.
I'm trying to find the shortcut that you were talking about.
What do you mean?
To get the shortcut to the shrine thing.
It's where the dog cages are, go the other direction instead of going down to the dog cages. Where you jump down from the old ladies. Where you broke all the boxes. You go left to the building instead of right down to the sewer.
Alright. I know. I gotta
There's
go
like...
really far back though.
What do you mean?
Because I'm in that area where they're like, there's those wolf guys and like, I don't even know how to explain it.
What do you mean? You're in the lower sewers.
I don't know.
But
There's
what
like those
part
cranes. Those cranes, or like hooks or whatever they are. And like the bodies hanging from the top, and then I cut the bodies down.
Oh, you're at the part that I was telling you to go to for Eileen.
Oh yeah, I got to her.
Yeah, you need to jump down from there, because there's no other way for you to get down. You have to jump down. And then...
Alright, I'm where like the dog cages are. I don't know.
Yeah. So just keep going back that way.
Where the two big guys are at, or like straight forward past them?
Continue through to the building, like I said, to the door. It's just a literal straight path to a door.
Oh, alright, okay.
There's not even any enemies there.
Oh, then this is not the spot.
I mean, you're in the right spot, but you went down the stairs to where the two big guys are, instead of continuing.
There's a guy on the wheelchair, right?
Yeah, he's in the building.
You said there were no enemies.
On the path to the building.
Oh. Oh shit, that actually scared me.
No enemies that you hadn't already killed. The only enemies you encountered were ones where you walked down to the wrong path, like I said. Although that's not entirely the wrong path. The area where the two guys go leads to the same spot as the building does. It's just, you have to go through the two big guys instead of just...
What the fuck?
Out the other side of the building. And then go up the stairs, and you'll go back to the lantern, and then you can go back to the Hunter's Dream. And pick up the rest of the stuff and be able to level up. I mean, yes, it will respawn all the enemies you've killed, but...
It doesn't matter. I'm already used to that.
I didn't know if you had basically cleared out the entire level or not, because you'd basically gone everywhere but the shortcut direction.
Yeah, no, I have cleared out the whole... Now I'm at the shortcut. There you go. No, I did clear out the whole level before I even freaking...
You were almost close to the second shortcut. You had gone so far into the level without getting the first one. The second shortcut is down by the pig.
Yeah, I remember the pig.
If you got down to hit him yet.
No, I haven't. I remember him, though.
Past the half-corpse lings.
Hello, I am a doll. Honorable Hunt and you will twin.
The halflings, or whatever you want to call them.
Use blood echoes to raise stats and level up.
Very well. Let the
Yep, and then there should be another thing on the ground, on the stairway.
Oh, more gifts?
If you have... Yeah, one of them should be the beckoning bell.
Is endurance even worth getting?
Early, no.
Alright, so I'll get some more strength then, I guess.
Why? Put points into vitality. Stop putting points into damage when you're gaining literally single-digit damage.
I already got a lot of points into vitality, that's why.
more points into vitality matters more than strength. My character right now, the character I'm about to co-op with you, has 70 vitality, 17 endurance, 18 strength, 12 skill, 9 blood tinge, and 8 arcane. So, the only stat that I have that's really high is health, and that's why I'm co-oping with you on him, because if I use an unupgraded weapon, it's basically the same as you. Because my character has shit stats. For co-op, anyways. Ideally, for co-op, you want high arcane and elemental weapons, because those aren't nerfed that much by the co-op mechanics.
Oh, putting 7 increases my physical defense by 3.
Did you speak? He's still.
I mean, you can do whatever you want with leveling up your character. I'm not literally just trying to make you level up only vitality. I'm just trying to tell you that scaling doesn't do shit without having good blood gems. You can have fucking ass stats, but have really good blood gems that vastly overpower the need for stats. Especially with the hacked chalices existing, because the second you get the first Blood-Starved Beast chalice and you beat it, you have access to any of those weird hacked chalices that you were watching me do. And that shit can give you like 30,000 blood echoes an enemy.
Wow.
So, and give you blood gems that are like 20% attack right off the beginning of the game and shit like that. Where normally in the main story, if you wanted to get good blood gems, your first good blood gems would come from the Nightmare of Mensis, which is 1 level away from being the end game. I say 1 level away, that is the last level in the game if you take the option where Gehrman kills you at the end of the story. So, literally the last area of the game is where you get the best blood gems, and if you're only playing the base version of the game, the only area in the game where you can get a blood rock to max upgrade a weapon. But, luckily, you're playing the updated version and you have the DLC, right? Mm-hmm. Then you should be able to get blood rocks at the cost of insight instead. For 60 insight. You can buy a blood rock. Although that may seem steep, like I said, you get spoon-fed tons of fucking Madman's knowledge in the chalices. And normally what will end up actually happening is you'll develop way more blood rocks than you will chunks, because chunks cost 20 and it takes 16 of them to upgrade an item, but it only takes 1 blood rock to put a weapon to plus 10. So
how do I put on a blood gem?
You need the blood gem tool from after Gascoigne, like I told you.
Oh, okay.
You have to beat the first full boss, because Gascoigne you can fight before fighting Cleric Beast. You don't have to fight Cleric Beast. He's not a mandatory boss. You can come back and kill him at any point in the game or completely ignore him.
No, I want to fight him. Sword Hunter badge. One of the badges crafted by the Healing Church. The silver sword is simple. Church. Healing Church. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say you can't drop items on the ground in this game. It just discards them. So yeah, I can't give you Madman's knowledge, sadly.
Oh, shit.
But it's alright. The game is more meant to be played by yourself. Multiplayer arguably makes some bosses way harder than they are solo. Just because of limb damage resistance. Kind of like Monster Hunter, in a way. When you're playing by yourself, it's way easier to break the individual parts of the monster than it is when it's a 4-person group. If the 4-person group is individually attacking completely different parts. If you have 4 people focusing on one part, you break it way faster than you would a person solo, but very rarely does that ever happen in Monster Hunter. Because that's actually what I was going to start playing.
Again?
Recently, yeah, to get the new stuff from the Appreciation Fest, because I still am a completionist, and I do like to have everything in that game. The only thing I have never completed in that game, because it's just one of those things where it's like, really, dude, is the stupid take a picture thing that they added, where it's like, go and do an observation. Go take a picture of an enemy burrowing a hole into the ground. So you just stand there with a ghillie mantle on, just waiting for an animation to happen. So that you can take a picture, have a chance at taking a picture of it. Or having to reset the zones 100 times to reset the locations of things. When the game takes 45 seconds to a minute to load some of the zones. I remember when people used to say that Bloodborne's loading screens were bad, but nowadays it actually doesn't even feel that bad. The last patch of the game, or whatever they did, made it so much better than when it came out. When Bloodborne came out, it didn't even have a text on the loading screen. It was just a black screen with a little loading thing in the bottom right. And it was on that screen for a minute sometimes, because loading back to the Hunter's Dream took 45 seconds. And then it took another 45 seconds to a minute to load back in. So every time you wanted to reset a zone, you had to load back to the Hunter's Dream and load back out, or use a gold Hunter's Mark, which also took 45 seconds to load, even though it was loading the same area over again. But now it's pretty fast. I mean, it's not Dark Souls Remastered fast, but Dark Souls Remastered is the fastest loading game I've played on PS4. Where it's literally, you click continue, and you blink and look away from the screen and it's already loaded. It's like playing on an SSD. I was playing that last week, and there were so many times where I'd go to take a drink of water, because normally you'd like click on a loading screen in any other game, even Borderlands 3, and you'd be sitting there waiting. But with that, it's like, nope, you're instantly back in it. And I fucked up trying to get Crystal Lizard several times because the game would just load so fast that I couldn't even respond to running when my character loaded in. I'd have to be sit there ready for it. I've never understood why you would want loading screens that are that fast outside of just accessibility. But then it's also just like, well, then why put anything on a loading screen if the loading screen is a second long? It's like playing DMC5 on PC. Like Rasan was telling me, when you play DMC5 on PC, and it's like, you know how you click on a mission and it tells you the little story before the mission starts?
Yeah.
There's no press A to continue, so if you have an SSD on a fast loading computer, it literally, you get that screen for about 2 seconds, and you can read the first 3 words of the first sentence of the story, and that's it. You can't even read the rest. You literally have to screenshot it and then go into it and like paint to look at it.
That's crazy.
But SSDs burn out a lot faster than hard drives do. Hard drives burn out mechanically, whereas SSDs burn out soft, like hardwarily, if that's even a word. can only overwrite a block so many times before it just becomes, like, basically corrupt garbage. And they can only withstand so many power cycles over and over and over again. That's why even phones don't use SSDs.
How do you use items? Squares, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Triangle is heal, square item, up on D-pad is blood bullets. Down is swap item. Later into the game, you can get the Blood Rapture rune. I always try to recommend people to get blood bullets and then try and parry an enemy so you can get your health back. And then you have extra bullets on top of the health that you gained back from parrying the guy. So you basically didn't lose anything, you just gained free bullets.
Can't believe I missed that.
Where are you?
Fighting the clerk piece.
You should have told me I would have been more quiet.
Oh, you're good. Oh, is that a kill? Almost. Just tank that, yeah. Prey slaughtered.
Did you upgrade your weapon?
Yeah, I got it to +2, but I couldn't upgrade it anymore because I was at a...
No, I was just making sure that you weren't... Because I was going to say, most people struggle on him. Because they don't upgrade their weapon or use what's available to them. Or like I said, they don't level up their HP.
I used 5 though. I didn't want to overkill him.
Imagine if you hadn't have leveled up your HP, how easy he would have killed you.
Probably, yeah. I have like an extra third HP.
I mean, I hate to sound like that guy, because I really do. And I understand that I do when I talk about Vitality and Bloodborne. But I hate the modern fucking, gotta have 40 points in skill before I have 15 Vitality. And it's like, I hate that so much.
It increases the damage by 1, that's how you said, right?
Well, it's not that it increases it by 1, it's that the weapon scaling gets better as the weapon levels up. So with a low-level weapon, its scaling physically cannot be good enough for you to benefit from it. On top of the fact you gain more damage off of a weapon with scaling when you have blood gems in it that scale with the already existing stats on it. That's why I was saying you don't need good stats to do damage with a weapon in Bloodborne.
Mm-hmm.
My character that I was using on my stream had like 40 HP or 40 Vitality before I had 20 skill. And I was using the Threaded Cane, a weapon that everyone says is like dog shit and doesn't hit at all for damage. And that was my main weapon, using it without leveling up its damage stat with a Vitality build. And that was my main weapon and still is my main weapon on that character. Because it's just a good, flexible weapon. And like I showed the Alien guy last night, on certain bosses it has unique interactions with their hitboxes, allowing it to do way more damage in Beast Blood Pellet than any other weapon can, due to the fact if the cane encounters several different hitboxes, it counts towards the Beasthood generation. which there isn't many other weapons in the game which have as wide and as big of a sweep on a basic attack as the cane.
Shit.
For it.
Forgot to level up.
That's fine.
Walking around with 6,000 in the bank.
You can,
Whatever,
I
I'll
would
just go
use
back.
some of that to buy the other hunter armor.
Oh, from the little fountains?
Yeah, even though it's worse in terms of physical defense, what it does have is poison resistance, which is great for Bloodstarved Beast. If you don't want to get poisoned. Even if you don't get hit by Bloodstarved, he leaves a poison gas cloud when he attacks in his third phase. And just by following him to attack him, it will poison you. So you do want some amount of poison resistance. Of course, you don't have to buy it now, but again, the souls that you're earning now are minuscule compared to what you'll be able to earn in like another hour or two.
I'll just purchase
Depending on how
items now
long.
then, since they're cheap right now. That's what you said, right?
Yep. I'd purchase some blood vials because you'd be able to buy a good amount of them for 6,000 souls, and then buy the armor set, which is like 2,500 for the entire set.
I'll buy the set first, and I'll spend the rest on... Ooh, I have the Kirk hammer.
Yeah, you got
that
the
is-
badge, so you can pick from those weapons too.
Peter pistol. Ooh, nice. Or repeating pistol.
Yeah, it just shoots 2 bullets at once. It doesn't actually shoot repeating. It's a
Oh.
it's a clickbait title.
Alright, I'll buy the Kirk hammer. And spend the rest on vials. Alright, I had 1 money to spend on vials.
I was gonna say the Kirk hammer costs quite a lot,
And I'll put that one on.
but it's
Not
also
equipped
the
and
reason
items,
why.
attributes, requirements not met. Oh, right.
Yeah, you don't have enough strength.
Should have told
I
me!
must- What is it?
Or I guess I should have paid attention, but you should have told me.
It doesn't matter because you already put upgrades
shut
into
your
the
eyes.
axe, and the axe is a blunt weapon, so you already have a Kirk hammer pretty much.
Oh,
It just doesn't have the axe doesn't have a cutting part. Or a standard damage part, I should say. The axe is only strike damage. With a couple thrust attacks in two-handed mode. But they don't even count as normal thrust attacks. For, like, the modifiers that would affect thrust weapons. So,
One of the trick weapons of the workshop commonly used to hunt. Hunter axe. Retains the qualities of an axe, but offers a wider palette of attacks by transforming. Try out the cleaver for a little bit.
yeah, even the card of the Hunter Axe, I didn't even notice it, but it says it has high rally potential. Which rally is the health you gain back on hit
Yeah.
for hitting a thing. But it says it's because it's a heavy blunt. Boasts a heavy blunt attack. That's like... That's not... It being blunt has no effect on the rally. They just set the rally really high and then said it was because it's a blunt weapon. Because the Kirk hammer doesn't have that much rally. Kirk hammer has shit rally compared to that thing. A fully charged R2 will not heal you back to full with the Kirk hammer. Not like the Hunter Axe, where you hit... It doesn't matter if the enemy hit you down to 1 HP, as long as you connect with that spin, you're going all the way back up.
Yeah. Wow, I can't get that parry timing down.
For what enemy?
The wolf, jeez, it attacks so fast.
Yes, that's a case of the trick I was telling you earlier. The R1 and then just fucking parry immediately after, because they have the thing I was talking about, where they have instant attacks out of
Oh
stagger.
my god. Oh, I actually died to something.
Yeah, those wolves will absolutely annihilate you if you don't know what you're doing.
What are you trying to say, Dustin? I don't know anything.
I'm more so saying that your only way of dealing with them currently is either Molotovs or get good.
Or Hunter's X.
The spin is only if you can even land it, because they will just run straight at you and hit you instantly.
I can get it off.
That's why I like the cane. The cane punishes those things like crazy.
Oh, the Hunter's Axe has so much more damage than the freaking little baby cleaver thing.
Well, yeah, because you upgraded it +2. Like I told you, upgrading the weapon matters way more than scaling. Upgrading in blood gems means like 5 times more than scaling. You could have 99 in a stat, but if you're using an unupgraded weapon with 0 blood gems in it, it's still going to do diarrhea damage. The only time that isn't the case is an arcane weapon. Because arcane weapons scale differently than strength weapons do. They get way more for just direct stat proportion. Because they can be buffed. But fire weapons can be buffed. Because you can throw oil urns on something. So this is why when I was talking last night, I was saying how the best magic weapons in Bloodborne are the fire weapons. Because no matter what, a fire weapon has 2 ways to deal increased damage. On top of the fact, the enemies that are weak to fire are weaker to fire than the enemies that are weak to arcane or bolt, for example. Like yesterday, I was hitting Rom, the vacuous spider, the annoying spider boss. I was hitting him with my fire saw spear that was arcane with the fire gems in it. It wasn't arcane damage, but it was an arcane scaling weapon. And I would throw the oil urn on Rom, and I'd be hitting him for 800 to 1,000 damage a hit.
Wow.
And just delete him. I didn't delete him super fast, though, because, I mean, it was NG plus ROM, but I still beat him without killing the spiders individually. I just Zerg rushed him with oil urns.
I was vibrating. Oh my phone. Hold on.
That's why some people save the first upgrades they get, but bloodstone shards are easy to get, so. Upgrading the weapons to +3 aren't the problem. It's getting weapons to +9 that's annoying. +3 and +6 are easy. There are tons of enemies which drop twin and single bloodstone shards, but there's like 5 enemies in the entirety of the game outside of chalices that drop chunks. And the enemies that drop chunks in chalices are really hard to kill. And don't drop chunks on every single kill, they only drop them like 1 out of every 5. Like those big undead enemies that I was fighting in the chalices the other day. With the 2 hands that can kill me in like 1 hit. 2 blade hands. What happened?
I'm just fighting some, the big dudes that are down there. He kept hitting me, but it's like, it doesn't matter, because He was already one hit.
That happens to me so often on bosses, though.
Or they're one hit and then they just hit you and kill you.
Yes.
He didn't kill me, but he got me low.
In the cursed chalice that I was doing the other day, that probably happened to me on the same boss like 5 times in a row. Got him like one hit away, and then he'd catch me with something.
Device is currently... Secret is effective.
Not really a secret. You just need to go down through the sewers again. But,
Alright.
well, specifically you need to go to the part where all the dudes were that I stopped you from continuing at. All the half corpses in that circle. That's where you need to get down to.
Well, how do they get out of their cages?
They start out of their cages after the first time you go through the zone. They break out of them, basically. Only some of them do. The ones that take more than one hit to kill break out, but the ones that die in one hit every time, those ones never get out. But I said that about bloodstone chunks. There is a glitchy... You can abuse a glitch to get tons and tons of chunks. It just depends on how much time you want to waste to get those chunks. An Asian guy taught me a glitch last night that you can do. I keep saying Asian guy like it's such a racist thing, but it's just because I don't know what the guy's name is in his language, and it's just like, it was Japanese characters, so I guess it was, you'd say Japanese guy. I'm turning Japanese, I'm turning Japanese. Sorry, I took my earbud out of my ear for a second because my hair was making my ear itch.
Alright.
Alright.
Wow, he caught me of the lacking. Sneaky boy. I'm getting so many blood vials. I'm at 20. This is good. 19 now. I healed.
Did you still want to try and co-op, or?
Yeah. I'm ready whenever.
Well, did you get the bell?
Yeah.
What's the password?
I
Password.
have to go to network, right? Password.
Yeah.
Rat capital R. Then I'll ring the bell. I have to ring it just out of my inventory, right?
Yeah. But you need to tell me where you are, because I have to be in close proximity to you.
Oh, I'm in... I don't even know how...
You were near where the dog cages were. Just use environmental cues, dude.
More forward, where like the 4 hooks are. I'm in that room where the 4 hooks are, and like there's 2 guys with guns, and then the werewolf guys. On top of where the rats were.
Yep, I know.
Alright.
Could just say past the dog cages. Or in the start of the sewer.
Rats. Rats. Oh shit, I gotta ring it. Just tell me when I can ring it.
I mean, you can ring it whenever you want, but I need to be next to you in order to be summoned. Or be in proximity of you. I don't have to be next to you directly. Like in the game. Alright, I'm in that room. I'm at the bottom of the stairs. Are you still in that room? Hyro?
Sorry, what?
I said, are you still in that room?
Yes. I'll ring it now.
You could have rang it any time, dude. Doesn't matter when you ring it. It's a proximity thing. It's not instant. Most of the time it takes a while, which sucks. Oh, there we go. Sorry. What are you doing?
Just AFK. Give me a second. Alright. Alright. Lead the way.
What? I'm the cooperator.
Alright.
Literally.
Don't get mad at me if we like run circles around some random ass fucking spot.
Well, what are you looking for?
Progress to the next area where the pig's at. Oh shit!
Did you just die?
No.
Where even are you?
I got shot down. I turned the corner, some dude had the freaking rifle pointed at my head, and I just got bopped.
Please don't kill me. Oh my god, I do baby damage in your world.
Good.
I do haha funny damage. Yeah, you hit like quadruple the damage I do.
You have more health now,
No, I don't.
so. Oh. Rip.
I have... Hold on, what's my max HP? 754.
Wow.
When my normal max HP is 1,675. Like I told you, you get nerfed super hard in Bloodborne co-op. Did you know that you can actually just walk around this? It's one of the stupidest things.
The fuck? Can you walk back over?
Yeah.
Wow.
You can just skip that entire part walking around if you just do that.
I was thinking about it, I was like, yeah, I don't want to risk dying.
I do 11 damage. What is this?
Oh, I just seen you do 25 damage. Or never mind, 13, Jesus.
I gotta put on a stronger weapon, dude.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, I can understand. I didn't know like you would literally do not even like pistol damage. I think my
My
gun hits
pistol
harder.
does like 3 damage.
Wow.
Oh my god, my +3 threaded cane does 15 damage.
Rip.
How am I supposed to do anything?
My stuff is only +2 and it's hitting so much harder. Wow, that's really insane.
Oh my god, this is a +7 Hunter's Axe.
I'll use that, I guess.
My highest level weapon is a fucking +8 saw spear.
25 damage.
Oh wait, this isn't a saw spear, that was my Ludwig's. Why do I have such fucking weird gems in my shit, dude?
That might be why. Also, nice. Found the pig. Wait, so I have to use an incense, whatever it's called? Also, what's up here?
Oh fuck. Well, don't go up there, the pig's coming at us now.
Pig.
35 damage.
There we go.
Baby, little tiny, minuscule human damage.
Oh, this is Father Gaspy, whatever his name is.
Gascoigne.
Yeah. That is deaf. I remember this.
Yeah. If I can't do damage, I'll at least be the annoying guy hitting shit from 30 feet away.
The climbing animation's so funny.
I love how that guy hits himself every single fucking time.
Oh, he's almost dead already.
Yeah, he hits himself with the boulder when he sets it off. Because of Bloodborne's genius collision. Sometimes he doesn't hit himself. It's like every so often. Which I imagine is why the developers can never fix it properly. Because this is where the ladder goes.
Oh, I have to kick this down or... Oh,
no,
yeah, I see.
That's where the
what
ladder
you mean.
that you were climbing.
Yeah.
And then this is the elevator that you tried to actuate earlier, but you can just hop in it and hop out. There. Now it'll be activated up above if you need the shortcut later. That's where the 2 guys are when you go from the shortcut door. You can actually see where they would be right up over there.
Oh, the two big boys?
Yeah, the two big guys would be right there, and that's where that elevator goes.
Oh, yeah, and that's where the shortcut's at, too. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, because you can see the Cleric Beast Bridge is up there. That's why I like Bloodborne's environment. You can pretty much see everything where you've been because of how the level design is set up. Oh, shit. Sorry, I can walk instead of... Oh, fuck. Those guys drop good blood vials. Hold on, I want to put on fire bombs for this guy.
Notebook, leave them. Oh, that's that thing. Yeah. Sacrifice all blood echoes and awaken anew. Oh, that's killing yourself?
Yeah. It's all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
This guy looks cool.
He's the person. His hat is what my profile picture was for a while.
Just his hat?
Well, his hat on my face.
Oh.
You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Oh, he's a hunter? Or like, what is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a blood-addled hunter.
Oh, what does that mean?
He craves the taste and smell of blood.
Oh my god, dude. This is so AIDS.
What?
Trying to deal with this guy with like 2 people here. No, I parried that. There you go.
Oh shit, sorry.
Oh, that did not work. Jesus!
He has tracking moves, you have to dodge to the left or to the right.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it seems to me it's enough to make a man
Good luck,
sick.
bud. The stun lock with the beast cutter. Nope. Get pancaked.
Wow.
Look out. Jump.
Right. No! Nope! Stop! My eardrums. There you go.
Yeah. He's got me in the combo.
He literally ducked the frickin' fireball. Like, what a goober.
Yeah, you gotta wait until he does an attack and then hit him right at the end. There you go.
I used like 3 Molotovs just wasted trying to throw it at him.
Yeah, I used 5 and hit him with 2. But he's weak to fire in that phase, so.
Oh, we can't rest?
No, you can't rest until I disappear.
Oh, you always leave after?
Yeah. It's just like a Souls game. That's why I said insight is super annoying, because you still consume an insight even when you succeed, and then you have to spend another one to summon me if you go back to Hunter's Dream. If you don't go back to the Hunter's Dream, the beckoning bell thing will still stay below your health bar and shit.
Welcome. What is it?
But if you go back, then it resets. So,
Yeah, I reset it because I went back.
it's fine. You'll have more insight because you beat Cleric, Beast, and Gascoigne, so you probably have like 8, right?
I don't know. I'll check.
The I number underneath your souls.
Oh yeah, I have 8. Nice.
Yeah. I was exactly right. Because you used the one to summon me, and you should have had 9. With the one that you used at the beginning. Because you should have a second one in your inventory that you haven't used, that you picked up from the rats in the sewer, like I said.
Oh, is that the knowledge thing?
Yeah, Madman's Knowledge.
Oh, alright. Yeah, I do have another one that I did.
You can save it. You don't have to use it yet. Just save it.
Alright.
It's basically just insight that's not consumed, because having more insight actually technically makes the game harder.
That's good. I'll pop it.
Pop it!
Why does it make it harder?
Because it reduces your frenzy resistance and increases your base beasthood, or reduces your base beasthood value.
What does that do?
Meaning you can't deal as much damage.
Oh, oh wow. Interesting.
If you use a beast blood pellet anyways. If you're not using beast blood pellets, it has 0 effect for the most part.
Oh yeah. I'm not using them.
Well, you can't use them yet anyways, but later on, for certain bosses, they're to deal, if you want to be hitting thousands of damage a hit, you need to use beast blood pellets, pretty much. They're your only form of attack buff in this game, and they're an attack buff that only gives you attack if you're attacking. If you stop attacking, you lose, it ticks down over time. Although there are weapons that do synergize with it, like the beast claws that you get from the Chalice dungeons. There's a rune thing that you can get from a guy in the DLC, which allows you to turn into a beast fully, and it turns the beast claw moveset into this crazy beast-like moveset that's pretty fun to use. And it has an automatic beast blood pellet active at all times. It's like the hard mode way to play, to be honest, because as your beasthood increases, you take increased damage. So if you have, like, a ton of beasthood from having all the runes and everything and the gear on that gives you the maximum amount of beasthood, you have max beasthood and you take 85% increased damage.
Wow. And you deal
like
reduced damage?
No, you deal increased damage the higher your beasthood.
Oh.
The more you build up the meter, the more damage you deal, but the more damage you take. That's why, like I was saying, things like the Threaded King, which have weirdly unique interactions with certain, like, bosses' hitboxes, where you basically get the same amount of beasthood as if you hit the boss 3 separate times, but with one attack. So, you just hit the one attack, you get like a quarter of the bar, another attack halfway up, third attack you're hitting 1,000 damage a hit, fourth attack you're hitting 1,200 to 300 a hit. And then you can put, that's like just normal. You can put fire paper on and then oil earn the thing, and you'll be hitting like 2,200 to 3,000 damage a hit.
Can you use that in PvP against humans?
Yes, but hitting a person with an oil urn is almost impossible. It's like hitting a person with a firebomb. It's like, good luck. So easy to avoid. All you need to do is literally just press right on your analog stick a couple steps, and the bomb will just go past you. Though, there are some really dumb people in PvP that just dodge backwards compulsively, and if the person just keeps dodging backwards, then you just throw an item, and because they dodge backwards, they'll actually dodge into it because your character kind of throws the thing high, which is why a lot of the time it throws it past. You say, hold on. Hello?
No. What up?
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I gotta, I gotta use a Bold Hunter's Mark and move to the next zone, so I can join you. But you don't want to PvP. We don't want to co-op in the Cathedral Ward, because then we'll have to fight Vicar Amelia. So in that little area in the Cathedral Ward, I'm not going to be able to co-op with you for then. Only once you get down to Old Yarnum will I be able to co-op with you. Because we can't go down to Old Yarnum together.
Alright. I like playing by myself. I'll do Siski. Oh, I got the top hat.
Look out!
Yeah, I heard like a fire thing and I was like, what the hell is that?
Did you see what it was?
No.
Go ahead and stand back over there and then roll away and look where you were standing.
Oh, what the fuck? What is that?
You'll figure it out later on.
Is that
It'll
thing that sucks you in and sends you to jail?
No.
Oh, okay.
The thing that sends you to jail is the bag dudes. Remember.
Yeah, I want to get caught by one of those. I remember that.
The Sackmen. You need to kill Bloodstarved Beast before they'll appear, though. Old Yarnum, if you want me to give you at least, like, the bare bones minimum direction, like, non-spoiler direction, if you're sitting at the lamp in the Odin Chapel, it's the left door.
Wow! Are you serious? This game is so fake.
What? What'd you do?
No, I threw the freaking fireball past him. The dude with the big ass cloak. It went through his cloak and completely missed him.
Yeah. You know, firebombs are better used on enemies that are closer to the ground, like the crows and stuff like that. Not that you need to use a firebomb.
Yeah.
I would save them for bosses or for bigger enemies, because they actually do hit pretty hard in the beginning. In Bloodborne.
The crows?
No,
Or the bosses?
the fire bombs.
Oh.
Fire bombs, unlike Dark Souls, are actually pretty good in this game. They do quite a lot of damage. But yeah, if you're at the lamp inside of the cathedral, you go left, and that is the general direction.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Also, did you talk to the guy in the cathedral?
No, I'll go back and do that then.
Because you want to make sure you do that, because you'll need to talk to him in order to be able to send people there. Because before you kill Vicar Amelia, you'll have to remember to go back to that first area and get the old lady where that dog was barking at her. And send her to the chapel once you talk to the cloaked red dude. And then after that, once you kill Blood-Starved Beast, you'll be able to gain access to 2 more NPCs. I can't remember what they call him, the like skeptical old man. Or like the bitter old man, whatever you want to call his name. He's the thing that every single thing you tell him, he thinks you're lying to him. So he does the opposite. And everything he says, the opposite is what's actually true. Because he'll tell you stuff about certain characters there. So like when you send all the characters back to the chapel and then you talk to the guy, he'll tell you like, oh, this fucking person is like shady and is doing a bunch of this shit because they hate this other person. But it's actually the opposite. The other person is the one that hates that person. He's just an idiot and gets everything backwards. So, even when you tell him to go back to the chapel, you can't. So what you have to do instead to get the skeptical old man to go to the chapel, you have to go back to the starting area of the game, where you started in the room where the werewolf is, and you have to walk backwards up to the door and talk to Yosefka. She'll be a second safe place that you can send people. You don't want to actually send people there, but you use that safe place specifically for the purpose of sending the old guy there. Because the old guy, if you tell him to go to Yosefka's, he goes to the chapel instead.
Yeah, he's such a goober.
But if you tell him to go to the chapel, he'll go to the clinic and get turned into an alien. So, he's a fucking idiot.
Get turned into an alien. I'm going back to pick up the old lady now. Oh, that's not good. I'm dead. Yep.
What'd you die to?
I jumped off the ledge forgetting that there's a freaking ladder. Oh, my brain.
Where did you go to get the old lady?
Huh. I don't even know. I don't even know where I was going. I was just going back and I'll find her at some point.
You're fucking insane, dude. All you need to do is from the lamp, go through the shortcut gate, go in the building, out the other side of the building, straight past the dog cages, and she's right there. It's a straight line. Don't go up the building or anything, just kill the guy with the cutlass in the bottom and continue out the other door. Past the stairway that leads down to the 2 douchebags. The 2 big boys.
Yeah.
Unless you want to kill them for blood vials. Because they always drop 2 blood vials or shining coins. Shining coins aren't useful, though.
Yeah, what do they do?
They're a map marker. You put it on the ground and it creates a shiny thing that lets you know that you've already been there.
Wow, that's so useful.
It's like a prism stone in Dark Souls. Or in Neo. Neo has the signpost talisman. It's the same thing as that. I don't think anyone in Neo has ever used the signpost talisman besides me, just to test what it did.
Wow.
Because I guarantee so many people who play those games, they never use the items. They just pick them up and they're like, that's cool. They don't even try to see what it does, because they're like, they get too good to use syndrome. Oh yeah, map marker is going to be the difference in between you beating this boss or not. I gotta have that little gray dot on my map. If that gray dot isn't there, I lose all confidence.
Oh, I'm twerking. I'm on the elevator.
Nice.
No, that's not the way. This is the way. Right? No, that is
At
not
least
the way.
Bloodborne's cloth physics has like a little bit of weight to it. Code Veins, you go on an elevator and it literally just floats in the air like it's dead weight. Like it's just fucking a couple ounces. And then, although the game has like cloth physics, it doesn't have very good hair physics. So it just looks weirder when like the cloth is moving, but the person's hair is like perfect anime still on their head.
Alright.
Glad we got this though instead of Code Vein. Because playing Code Vein co-op is annoying as fuck. After a while. Even if the game hadn't have started crashing on me, because it's so weird. When I got the game, I played it for like a week. No issues. Never crashed one single time. The moment I started to do co-op in that game and summon people is when I started to get crashes. It's just like I was saying with Crew 2. If Crew 2 could have an offline mode where I could just race and do stuff on my own, it would literally be a flawless game, because the game isn't the problem, it's the online that's the problem. And certain games just have bad online. That being said, Bloodborne has crashed on me a couple of times, but not recently. But having played Bloodborne for a lot of time, you run into a crash every now and then. I don't know why. Most of the time it's not even in co-op.
Oh, the bloodstone shards drop from those wolf guys. Every time. Or at least they drop for me just now. That's good.
Which wolf guys? The
two guys are before Father Gasp or whatever.
Oh, why are you back in that area?
I was picking up the woman. And I was running back.
Oh, you were going back through the map chronologically instead of just teleporting back to the dream?
Yeah.
Because you realize if you die, your spawn point is going to be all the way back there. It's not like Dark Souls where you can set your spawn point at a lamp. If you die, your spawn point will be all the way back in Central Yarnum.
Not the Central Ward, though? Because I'm at the Central Ward right now.
Yeah, if you spawned in there, you respawn at whatever lamp you
that's so weird.
Spawned in
Ew.
on. Yeah, you can't set a lamp as your spawn point, because it doesn't checkpoint system. If you died, for example, right now, you would be teleported all the way back to Yarnum, so...
No, I spawned in the freaking whatever it's called.
The Cathedral Ward and ran backwards?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder it was hard for you to get to the old lady. You should have told me that's what you did, because I thought that you had just teleported to the dream and then teleported to Central Yarnum. That would have been the smart way to go about it.
I'm convoluted. I'm a lewd boy. Destroy. Build. Destroy. I didn't even notice this little item here. 6 blood vials.
Did you pick up the brooch from Gascoigne's boss room?
Yeah.
You got the brooch?
Yep, I went back.
Oh, and you gave it to her?
Give it to who?
The kid. You
No,
should
I
have did that back when you were in Central Yarnum. It's alright. That's not a super important quest line. The only thing you get out of that is messenger customization stuff.
Oh yeah, one of the messages was like, beware of a woman, thrusting move is effective, or some shit.
Yes. In every Souls game there are those messages. At least in this game there's no tongue butthole.
Ew, what the fuck?
Yeah, that used to be a message in DS2.
Oh my god, that scared me.
Anytime you would go back to fucking Majula in DS2, there would she'd be sitting on a log, right, like next to the bonfire. And she'd be sitting in like a specific kind of crouching position that you can probably imagine, and people would always put a message directly behind her butt that said tongue butt. And it's not like spelt the way that you would think. It's tongue because mimics have tongues. That's the only reason why tongue is even an option of selectable things.
Why is butthole?
Well, it's not. It's because you have an in-between word. So it's like you could put tongue and this, or tongue and this, or tongue but beware, or something like that. But instead you can put hole, like a hole in the ground, or something hole. So you can put tongue but hole, but it's not.
Oh,
like,
I see.
It's not phonetically the way that you're thinking of it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Tongue, but, like B-U-T,
Yeah.
and then hole.
Yes, there you go.
Beware tongue, but hole.
And then in DS1, people would always put the amazing chest ahead in front of Guinevere.
What does that mean? Chest ahead? What's that?
Because Guinevere is like this giant goddess with huge boobs in that game.
Cooperate? I'll cooperate with this guy, right?
Yes.
Take
But yeah, they would say amazing chest ahead because she had big boobs.
Oh.
Amazing chest ahead.
Oh.
Everyone would put that there in front of statues of Guinevere that were in Anor Londo, in front of the actual Guinevere in her room. But Guinevere isn't even real, because the funny thing is, spoilers about DS1, Guinevere is just an illusion created by her trap brother. Because her brother is a cross-dressing male called Gwendolyn, who was really dainty and feminine, so he tries to hide himself, and he made the illusion of having a big, busty female sister to compensate. It's kind of fucking weird how that works out, because in other lore, it says that Guinevere was an actual thing, because they're technically the son of Gwyn, the boss of the game, the main guy that you see in the opening cutscene. But I don't know, Dark Souls lore is always convoluted. And anyone who tries to rationalize it just needs to learn that you can only rationalize small details in Dark Souls. You can't rationalize any part of the whole story. The plot cannot be rationalized. Individual stories within the game can be, though. It's like I tell people when they say Dark Souls is such a deep story, it's like, no, individual characters do. The actual story of the game, like what your character is taking part in, is pointless. The literal game explains to you it being pointless. Because it just infinitely cycles over and over again. No matter what.
So Bloodborne is also fake?
Well, Bloodborne at least has an end. The game just doesn't let you end it because it has NG plus cycles. But Bloodborne story has, it depending on what ending you pick, an end.
How do you pick the different endings?
By doing different stuff.
Oh.
It depends on what boss you fight last. If you fight Marigo's Wet Nurse last, then when you go to the Hunter's Dream, you can go up to Gehrman and it'll ask you a question to submit your life or refuse. And if you submit your life to Gehrman, Gehrman kills you in a cutscene and the game starts over again.
Starts
Gehrman,
over again and you're level 0?
No, I mean it starts in a new NG cycle.
Oh.
It's a Souls game, dude.
You never know. Well, I get another Manny? Man's knowledge. I have 2 actually.
If Gehrman kills you, you don't get to get a lot of the stuff from the end of the game, though. And then you have the option of fighting Gehrman if you don't consume 3 umbilical cords. You can fight Gehrman and he'll be the last boss of the game. Or if you consume 3 umbilical cords, there are 4 that you can get in an individual playthrough, but all you need are 3. If you consume 3 umbilical cords, then you'll fight the moon presence at the end of the game, which is the true final boss. And if you fight the moon presence, you get turned into a kin.
What is that?
A little slug thing. You get turned into a phantasm, an augur, basically.
Oh, those slug things that were climbing on you at the start of the game?
Yeah. No, that's a messenger. They're like little slug-looking things. They have like they look like a squid with a mouth on one end and like little tentacles. You'd have to see the cutscene. It's like a great one. It's a baby great one, is what it is. You basically turn into a fucking eldritch horror.
A what?
An eldritch horror, because that's what the game is based around. Eldritch.
An eldritch whore?
Yes, horror.
Oh, I thought you said a whore. Sorry, the game is really loud.
It's based around H.P. Lovecraft. A lot of the game's writing and stuff like that is based around H.P. Lovecraft type stuff too. But Bloodborne kind of combines 2 things together. It combines both eldritch horrors and beast and blood plagues and stuff like that, which is not something that was necessarily combined in that same way in H.P. Lovecraft's writings. Because the game goes from being about beasts to being about aliens real fast. And then it goes back to being about beasts again, and then being about a bloodkin. Like a weird human, fucked up person who shouldn't really exist, which is the Thumerian Queen in the Chalice. That's technically the true last boss of Bloodborne. Because she is where it all started. She's the lady dressed in white that you see during the cutscene with Rom when you stare at the moon and then the moon comes down and like crushes your character. And then you see her again in the Nightmare of Mensis right before fighting Marigo's Wet Nurse.
Oh, I keep forgetting to level up. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Your weapon being upgraded, I'd say, is more important than anything else. Plus, you already saw, even once you get to Old Yarnum, where I can co-op with you again, I do baby damage, so it doesn't even matter. With my best upgraded weapon on this character, I hit for laughable damage. I'm starting to think that even if I used my really, really high level character, I don't think it would have mattered. It would have nerfed my plus 10 weapons into nothingness.
I'm an Old Yarnum. I didn't take a pistol, so I'll be right back. Yep. I was
Put the bell up.
Yeah.
Yarn. Where is he? Oh. Hello, comrade. No, 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 no. Da 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 no, no, no. Got the Gascoigne music stuck in my brain. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why I have me, myself, and I stuck in my head now, too. Dun, 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 dun.
Alright. I'm gonna go get something to drink too, so.
It's alright. I had Gascoigne's song stuck in my head, and then for whatever reason, Me, Myself, and I by Dallas Soul got stuck in my head. The dun 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 dun.
Me, myself, and I. I think that's the song you're talking about. Probably not.
Me, Myself, and I. Dun 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 dun. Just me, myself, and I.
Never mind. Wrong song then.
Have you never heard that song?
No.
It's like a classic 90s song that was in like NBA Street as one of the songs in the background.
Mm-mm.
It was like before rapping actually needed to have rhythm in it, so literally the entire song is them rapping, but the dude is... It's as if someone's just talking. Is literally what it is. I'll have to have you look it up sometime.
Alright.
Because it's like a weird classic song.
You there? Hunter!
And you get to see what people used to dress
What is
like
my
in the
frames?
90s.
Turn back.
What do you mean? Oh, where'd you go?
I'm outside.
Oh shit. Well, wait a second, I was getting something for me as well. Let me mute.
Oh, that's the guy on top of the freaking tower, right? That shoots. God, I couldn't lock onto this goober. Please stop lagging. Oh my god. Can we turn off these particle effects? All this other crap.
No, it's just old Yarnum. It was partly because I was pretty far away, but it's also just this area kind of lags. Because it's de-rendering all of the Cathedral Ward. Because if you look up back where we are, you'll see what I mean. Or back where we were. Fun fact, if you come near, just because I like showing off environmental stuff about this game, you recognize that over there?
Where?
That bridge.
Bridge. Is that the freaking bridge from the Clervic whatever?
Yeah, the Cleric Beast up there with the little red light kinda above it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Cleric Beast bridge. But that's how low poly it looks from over here. Because it looks nothing like that when you're actually close to it. And the bridge below it, that bigger, wider bridge,
Yeah.
that's the bridge where they roll the boulder. But it doesn't look like it now, does it?
Not at all.
Yep. Completely different, like, range texturing, I guess you would say. But yeah, that's it over there. It's kind of weird. But Bloodborne's all interconnected.
Oh my god.
You are a skilled hunter.
Yeah, my frame rate's tanking too right here. But it's just, again, because it's deloading all that shit up there and loading all the shit that's below here. Like I told you, be lucky this game even works as well as it does with how bad the engine is.
I must stop you.
I just didn't even see the goober.
Look out.
Whoa, oh right. That was the guy that I was talking about.
Well, next time.
Why did you just stand there and take it, dude?
I didn't realize, I mean, I was stunned. I was perma-stunned or something.
No, you can roll out of it.
I had no stamina because I was attacking.
Oh. Well, you regen stamina while being stun locked in this game.
I don't know.
Just slowly.
Alright, I'll
Oh well.
pop you back in here then.
Yeah, we have as many tries as you have insight, so.
Nah, it's fine. It won't take more than once. Now that I know that's there, nothing else can kill me. Because the enemies aren't the problem.
Well, yeah, but it's also, I normally don't walk down that far, because if you don't walk down that far, he never starts shooting at you, and you can jump off the side of the thing and skip him shooting at you in that initial thing, and you'll be inside the building and he would start shooting at you. It's a little bit easier, but...
Yeah.
I put the bell down, but remember, if you start moving throughout the level, you gotta tell me.
I am moving throughout the level. I'm in like the front area. Like just when I came out of the thing.
Yep. Did you put the bell?
Yep.
Because you can still kill stuff. You just gotta tell me where you are so I can stay in a somewhat close proximity to you. Oh, I think it just went. I just saw it trigger autosave. Yeah, there we go.
Discover the chime of small Renaissance bell.
Resonant.
Oh.
You're trying to read it half Spanish. Resonant?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just a dummy boy.
The stupido torpedo? Sorry.
Wow.
I used to have a lot of dumb, stupid names that I came up with.
Oh
when I
my
was
god,
younger.
dude, I'm literally like stuck on a tree because my frames dropped and I was like lagging.
Here, come this way.
I want to pick up my souls. Where are they?
Well, he might start shooting at you. That enemy probably has them.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy has.
Yep.
There we go.
Careful. Headshot. Even though you killed him, I hit him in the head with the Molotov. What are you trying to do? The left?
The jump. Where
The
do we
left
go? We
trigger
jump down
jumping?
here?
Yeah. But don't try and do the left trigger jump attack all the time. It's literally a glitch, and the input is much more stricter to do.
You said there's also like some stuff over there. I don't know if
Where?
over here.
Why? I don't know if you picked it up already.
What?
What's over in this corner?
No,
You
definitely
pick up
not.
what's on the corpse. I think there's a corpse here anyways.
Cold blood. Do
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, it's just because every time you go past this zone, it's loading in all the shit down there. So you always get that huge frame drops. Believe me, I'm getting them too, so it's not just you. That's just kind of Bloodborne's problem. It smooths itself out once you get further into the level. It's always at the... Oh my god. At the beginning of the level where it sucks, I think I'm dead. Let me go! You're blocking me!
That guy's
This
ugly.
weapon uses so much stamina. Don't go that way, you maniac. It goes back up. Careful. Don't peek.
He shoots here too? Jesus. Oh, goober!
Sorry. I thought I was far enough to the side that you could go to the other side of me. Yeah, see? You should have been able to walk by me.
I don't know.
Careful. Holy shit, how you didn't take damage there is miraculous. Careful, he can shoot you off that bridge. There's crows over here in the corner, by the way.
Yep, I heard them. I was just hiding back there for cover.
Yeah, he can't shoot over here, around this corner. thankfully.
Come on. No, stop. God damn it, whatever.
I staggered him and he did the instant attack like I
shit.
said.
Let me drink this, and let me pop a poison thingy.
Yeah, put them on your quick menu.
Where are they? Oh, antidotes. Hold on, let me use it first, and then put it on my quick menu.
So no, not on your quick menu as in the square button. So, I don't know if you know how Bloodborne works, but Bloodborne is one of the few games that takes advantages of different sides of the touchpad. So if you click the right touchpad, it brings up a separate item menu. Oh yeah,
what the hell?
And you can put items like the antidote in the first slot, and whenever you press right on the touch and X, you'll be able to automatically antidote instantly. That way.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Can you die doing that?
Yes.
How do I change my my items?
What do you mean? Down. But I would recommend putting the antidote on the personal effects list. Put it on the list that opens with the touchpad. Because that you don't select those with the down. You just open it up and then use left or right to select which one you want in that menu. But it always defaults on the first one. So if you put antidote in the first slot, it will always be antidote.
Oh my god, you idiot.
That's why I like the beast cutter. Hit every enemy. Where are you running, Pyro?
I'm in the corner trying not to get hit from the bullet guy.
You can't shoot vertically.
Yeah, you never know. Well, I guess I wouldn't know, you would know.
Well, I mean, he's right up on that tower right there.
Oh, yeah. See the little minigun poking out.
He can shoot down pretty angled, but he can't shoot that far down. He can shoot down there, though. Careful.
Is there anything behind it?
Behind what? That statue?
Yeah, no, there isn't.
No.
What the fuck does he get all this ammo from?
He has infinite ammo. And look out, there's like a fucking crazed super hunter that comes chasing down. There's also a frame rate. This is a frame rate spot, so be warned.
What's over here?
This hunter?
Oh yeah, I see.
Come on, bud.
No, wait.
You're supposed to get over here.
What's over here?
Where? Oh, that's the path we gotta go, but this guy...
Jesus, what is my game?
Yeah, this spot is always really laggy. I hate it.
Alright, you can stop.
It's also because we're co-oping. It wouldn't be as laggy if we weren't co-oping.
Yeah, this is actual dog. Is the minigun guy can shoot from over there?
If you get up into that zone, that's basically what he's trying to do. He's
Alright,
trying
come
to
back
bait
here
you.
then.
Yeah, I'm standing in the spot where I know I can cheese him. I've done this so many times. You stand
The staircase is so bloody.
Yeah. Stand right here, and then he'll shoot a couple times, and then he'll run out like a crazed maniac, like this. And then you just...
Wow, I do it by accident.
That's
You
why I
make
like
the minigun guy shoot him?
No, he's on the same side as the minigun guy.
But if he like shoots at us, it doesn't hurt him?
No.
Wow,
That's how most of the hunters are designed in Bloodborne, to be honest. Because it'd be too easy to kill them otherwise, they're kind of brain dead. They'll just sit here and take the entire R1 cycle of my weapon.
Oh my god, dude, this guy's annoying.
Yes. Why do you think I like the whip? The whip type weapons are my favorite for a reason.
Come here, you. Wow. Imagine being. That shouldn't even be allowed.
He can only heal once, so you're blocking me, buddy. Here. Eat this, loser. Eat some poison, loser. There, now he's gonna die, no matter what he does. Oh, now he got destroyed there.
There we go.
Poison to death. Poison
I got
knives in
bone
this game
marrow
are pretty
ash.
good. Yeah,
What
that shit
is there
buffs your
anything
gun.
over here? Over there?
Yes, but
We should kill this guy first.
well, do you want to? Because you can also befriend him.
Oh, what is the difference?
You get extra stuff out of befriending him.
Then yeah, why not friend them?
Because you have to wait until you kill Bloodstarved Beast and Dark Beast Parl.
Alright, we'll go do that then.
But if you want to get some extra stuff, you're gonna have to follow me. But we have to run past
go.
where the guy is. So
Ready?
hug this left wall past the crows, and then down onto this part over here.
I'm triggered.
That's fine. That's fine. That's
Oh,
where
we have
needed
to come here?
anyways. Yeah. It's just you took way more damage than you did. But yeah, this room right here is a bunch of special stuff, because you can only get to it from that drop down. So a lot of people miss the stuff in this room. You get the rifle spear here.
Getting so many bloodstone gems and stuff. I think I got like 2. Stop. Are there mimic chests in this?
No, thankfully. Not even in the chalices. Nope. Some good stuff.
So yummy, so yummy.
Alright, here's the corpse right there. That's the rifle spear.
Oh yeah.
And then up here is a cool little message on the ground.
A red moon hangs low and beasts rule the streets. Are we left no other choice than to burn it all to cinders?
And then here's some fancy looking armor. I really like the look of that armor.
I'll check it out.
It goes really well with the hat you already have on, because it doesn't have a hat.
Frenzy
It's the
resistance?
armor. It's the armor from that Project Beast trailer. If you remember watching that. It's the armor with the tall fucking cloak thing. Like the neck area. It's charred hunter dog. Hello?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm looking at the different stuff. The different armors.
Yeah, but you aren't... You gotta put them on to actually see.
Oh no, I'm just looking at the stats.
Oh,
Stats.
stats don't matter that much in this game.
They don't?
Bloodborne is more fashion than anything else.
Oh my god. Well, I need to take... Can I just take the hat off? Or is that like not...
Yeah, you can take armor off. See?
I mean, yeah, but like I won't... There won't be any
Yeah, you
context.
won't. you'll get the consequences of not having damage reduction of a specific amount, but yeah.
Damn
You'll
it, I
take
want
more
my
damage.
freaking character to look like that.
With the top hat? What is... Hold on a second. What is wrong? Your fucking character's nose, dude. That, when you put the hunter mask on, the nose part of it must stick out
Hold on,
super far.
Hunter's hat? Yeah, it does. I thought it was just like that. I actually like the design like that.
No, that's because your character has a big ass fucking nose, dude. This is what it looks like normally.
Oh. That's why I was like, oh, I'm a witch doctor, and then I realized it was fucking... I kind of want to... I want to have both on. I want to have the top hat on.
They don't have a top hat with the thing on it, sadly. You can get this, though.
That's pretty cool.
Or this.
The black.
If you want a super tall hat.
Hmm.
Oh my god. It even fucking stretches that one out. It looks so disgusting, dude. I want to see what your character would look like with the fucking cage on their head. With this on their head.
Oh my god. Alright, let's progress. I'm gonna keep this on just because it looks cool.
Or I wonder what would happen if you put this on.
Oh, that would look weird, too. We gotta find more clothing.
Did you put the Card Hunter stuff on?
I don't know, I put on whatever I thought looked cool. Oh,
this way, Cairo. Over here.
alright, I'm ready. Wait, let's kill this guy first. Oh no.
I just wanted to get the fuck out of there, dude.
No!
Oh my God, are you gonna die?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Maybe not. Do I really want to befriend this asshole? Like, seriously. Oh my god.
Just move! Stop staying there! Get the fuck out of there! Get over here, motherfucker! Jesus. You're making it so much more worse than it needed to be by just staying there to kill those enemies. You should have just ran and baited them out of the cannon fire.
Oh wait, are we gonna kill? I don't want to kill him.
I'm not. There's a secret that you can access from up here, though.
Oh. Oh, nice.
To kill this stupid motherfucker who tries to jump down on you. And a really cool secret that some people don't really know about still to this day. But if you come out this way... So, if you didn't know anything, find the secret on this platform.
The secret.
You don't have to jump down. There is a secret somewhere on this platform which changes the environment drastically.
Picking up the item?
No. I'm just saying somewhere on this wooden platform there's a thing that can be interacted with that will change this environment drastically. If you can find it.
Let's see. On this one specifically.
On the rafter that you're on, no. But it's on this wooden bridge platform thing.
Oh, the one that you're on?
It's somewhere along this floor, I will say. It's not up or down. There's something here that can be... I just saw a specter interact with it.
Wow.
Of another player. On my screen right now, my character isn't looking at it, but my screen is.
Like, that's gonna fucking help. Oh, shit.
I'm just saying it. It's visible from where I'm standing, and by visible I mean you can literally see the thing that causes it from where I'm standing. And it's not like it's not even like it's hard to see. It's kind of once you notice it, you'll not be able to unsee it.
Oh, spooky.
And if you think you found it, go over to it. Because I didn't figure this out until several playthroughs in.
Don't tell me, I'll figure it out.
I'm just telling you from here, you did it.
You did it. I was like,
surprised.
Does that look? I was like, it kind of does. So I was like, whatever. Smacked it. Wishing we jumped down here then.
Yep. And then you got to do a very, very hard running sprint jump to the side to get the item that's over on that thing. So I'll try and do it for you so you can see. But you got to do this.
The way.
No, it's right here.
Oh.
So
okay.
don't. Yeah, just stand right there.
How do you jump?
When you're sprinting, tap the sprint button again. So you hold circle and then tap circle again.
Ooh!
Oh, you almost made it. Oh, good thing Bloodborne fall damage isn't that bad. It's all right. That item isn't important. It's just a messenger customization.
Oh.
So. But you can only get it there. You can't get it anywhere else.
Oh my god, I'm bad. Stop being bad. Oh,
Stop
I'm
trying
dead.
to parry.
I'm not.
You just hit the guy.
I know, I was trying to, but I was being, like, whiffing, because I'm dumb. Anyways, there was some more stuff up there that I wanted to get.
Yep.
And there's no way to go back up there?
Yes, there is. You just have to go all the way back out of the building, up the ladder, and
Yeah.
all the way back around again. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not, like, a good item. Sorry. Whenever they get pancaked, they get invulnerable for a second, but it basically puts them out of the fight, so. It's good and bad.
I've been using more frickin' vials playing with you than I was solo.
That's because you're just being crazy.
Crazy!
Like standing out in front of the cannon guy while trying to fight an enemy. It's like, what are you thinking? Don't you want to go back up the stairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not going back up the stairs. Where are you going? You're fucking... I'm sitting on the stairs right now, like, waiting for you.
I'm picking up items.
You're all the way outside of the fucking building on the other side.
Yeah.
Get into the building and get back up here.
I can always go in later. Alright.
I'm not... The problem that you're having right now is when you were playing by yourself, you were playing slow. And now, all of a sudden, because I'm here, you're trying to play it fast, even though there's no reason to. I'm not even running through... You're running ahead of me. Friggin' maniac, like I was saying.
Enemies get increased health when there's co-op?
No. I just do incredibly reduced damage. You were one-shotting enemies earlier, dude.
No, I can't.
Well, yeah, because it's a tougher zone. Did you put your weapon at +3?
No, I don't have enough. Well, I have enough blood points now, or whatever, blood echoes. But I need to go back to the Hunter's Dream. Oh, there's nothing over here.
Oh, yeah, right. I forgot that there is a shortcut out here, mostly because I never end up using it.
What shortcut?
There's a shortcut here that climbs you back up to the beginning of that building that I totally forgot about.
How are you?
Like I said, because I never use it, because once you get the shortcut after this one, it completely circumvents this. It's outside of the building. Back down. I don't know where you went.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
you're
know.
over there, I see.
That's where I was, you goober.
Yeah. You said you wanted to go back up into the building to get some items.
Yeah, I was over here killing the crows to the left.
Is that in the building? I don't know what... Where is the disconnect in between what I'm saying and what you're hearing me say?
I don't know, man. Oh. That staircase is way too long.
Ladder?
Right.
Vertical stairs.
Oh, what's this thing?
Are you coming back down?
Down where? Oh, I thought I was gonna get the thingy.
The item that you missed?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead and try. I'm not going back to do it. That's just me taking fall damage that I don't need to take.
I'm gonna succeed.
I see you up there. Put some royalty-free YouTube funny music to this. Dun, 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 dun.
Ah. Alright, now where do I go? Oh, I have to jump or go back down?
Yeah, I told you have to jump down and take fall damage. That's why I was saying I didn't want to do it again.
There's no other way.
Yeah. Either way, it's the same fall.
Oh,
I think that was the minimal amount that you could have taken.
Keep thinking these freaking smoke things are boss rooms.
Oh, one of those guys! No, he got away! Damn it.
What?
I forget that he triggers from so far away.
Aw.
One of the
What
things
guy?
that you kill to get the upgrade materials. This shit staggers these things so hard. Nope. Nope. Remember, don't sprint into a roll, because it doesn't work in this game. You'll just jump and take extra damage. You have to stop sprinting for a second and then roll. And then, if you really want to, I believe you can... Hold on, I'll have to test this myself. Wooden shield. If you sprint... No, it doesn't work in this game. Take this fucking shield off. Who uses a shield in Bloodborne?
I didn't even know this existed. Oh my god! Jesus.
I tell people Bloodborne is more of a horror game than some actual horror games. To some people.
Jeez.
It's a good reaction.
Wow. That actually, like, caught me so off guard. I was looking up so that one didn't catch me.
He just keeps backing up. Taking chortled.
Mama said, not you. Oh, I got a beast blood pellet. I'll put that
Nice.
in these.
Yeah, those are... I'd put that on the touchpad bar.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Buffs and stuff like that go there for me anyways.
I'll put an oil right there, and I'll put that right there, and I'll put...
Come on. Oh, you're doing inventory. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
I don't know, I guess I'll put on some throwing knives in the last one.
This way, bud.
There's no stuff
In the
over
door
here.
that the wolf created.
Follow me, Dustin. I don't want to follow you.
I just want you to get the shortcut.
What time is it? Wow, what the fuck? I didn't think it was that late.
You gonna get off soon?
A little. We got fire paper.
Where'd you go?
I know the Bloodstar, or whatever his name is, the little dude is close. Not little, but the dog died.
Alright, now we can go back down. This is where you get the hunter's torch.
Oh, what's the difference?
It's stronger. See, I have the hunter's torch.
Oh yeah, it looks bigger as a tip, I guess. I don't know. I can't really tell.
It wouldn't do a lot of damage anyway at high arcane.
You can make builds where you just use torch as your weapon.
I mean, if you wanted to, I wouldn't recommend it. This is the torch right there. Blood bottle.
Oh yeah, they look identical. Can't even tell the difference pretty much.
One's just stronger, like I said. one looks wood. The other one's kind of like metal looking. Oh. It's also, these enemies are the beast half type, which do instant attacks. So you have to be a lot more careful about just standing in their face if you don't have the stamina to combo them. He's tanky, so be careful. He didn't want to use his instant attacks. This guy doesn't even attack that much, so don't even try to parry him. He's actually a mostly passive enemy for whatever reason.
Keep thinking dual wield this triangle for some reason.
This is a huge bunch of bullets right there.
Oh yeah. Nice. I would have missed that if I was playing by myself.
No, come back here, little guy.
I got a hunter's blood map or whatever it's called.
It's called the Wandering Madness.
No, I got one of those golden maps.
Oh, a bold hunter's mark.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. There's no item back here. What am I thinking?
Dummy dust. Alright, after this I'm gonna get off.
I was thinking down here.
Since I know this is the boss. Summon Alfred.
Don't summon him.
Oh, I summoned him.
Really? Well, send him back to his fucking world.
How did I
You
do
just
that?
wasted an insight on that, dude. He's just gonna make the boss harder, and he's an AI.
How do I send them back?
Using the silencing blank.
I can pick which one I send back.
Yeah.
Distribute resonance or silence or beckoning bell? Distribute, right?
Yeah.
Foul Blood Hunter Alfred.
You don't get that insight back, though.
That sucks. So that makes me do more damage, right?
What?
Having more insight.
No.
Oh.
I think more beasthood does.
Oh. How the hell do you get Beasthood?
Using beast blood pellets and putting on armor that scales well with beasthood. Beasthood is literally a stat that only affects beast blood pellets. So as much as people like to say that consumable items in Souls games don't mean anything, there's literally an entire stat on gear in this game about consumable item. So. Because the only time you can use beasthood without a beast blood pellet is with the beast claws and the beast rune, which only existed after the DLC came out. Prior to the DLC, even if you had the beast claws, you still had to use a beast blood pellet.
Alright.
I'm putting on some different armor, so give me a second.
Yeah, I was doing the same.
Armor in this game is better for the status effect stuff. Like for you, I would recommend going with poison resistance.
Oh. I just put on Beasthood stuff.
You'll want poison resistance more than defense, trust me. But it doesn't matter.
No, Beasthood.
Oh, yeah. That shouldn't be too important. You're not going to really build up a lot of beasthood with the Hunter's Axe. because he's too hard to hit consistently. You can try. By
I know
all
there's, like,
means, you can try.
a little thing where I can.
Just don't die to him, because he's very easy for a lot of people to die to.
Yeah, I think. I'm not on him.
Unless I can get through. No, I don't have enough health.
Alright.
I got stuck doing a beast cutter animation. I don't normally use the beast cutter to fight him, but I don't have my other character with the upgraded weapon. I wonder how easy it is for a level. I wonder how easy it is for a level 300 character or a level 200 character to connect to a level 30 character. Because I really want to use my threaded cane. It
I
just
was gonna
is
get off
mine.
here though.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. I gotta
Alright,
eat
then.
and then it's late.
Oh. Okay, man.
Are my souls still gonna be there?
Yeah.
Alright.
If you play another time, yeah. You just have to go back to the boss and pick them up. The boss
Alright.
won't absorb them like a normal enemy, though.